What's going on YouTube? Andrew here from $1000Car bringing to you a travel episode for the day. Now this one's going to be a little bit different. We're down here visiting my buddy Leon and his shop, On Point Fabrication. I'll have a cue to it somewhere in the next scene. So today we're going to check out his 1972 Datsun 240Z, but it's not just a Datsun 240Z. It's a Skyline powered Datsun 240Z. So this is Leon, the proud owner of that Datsun 240Z.
Hello everybody.
Let's go take a look at it. We'd like to see the 240 in a little bit better light. So right now he's moving a Project Supra out so that we have room. This thing has a huge turbo on it.
E85, so basically it takes 5 gallons to go from like here to 95 and back.
Oh man.
Which isn't very far.
Where do you get E85 from?
4 gears usually.
Phew.
It only weighs probably 2300 miles.
Whatever happened to that Festiva?
I sold it. Actually, I sold it and used the money for cams and lifters for this motor.
That sounds very reasonable. Why don't you tell us a little bit about this thing?
Alright, started off as a Rb25, now it's actually a 26 internals built, makes right around 700.
Jeez!
Oh, you weren't expecting that? You're like,
I was expecting like 500.
Oh no, it makes right around 7. It's 26 pounds, 80 millimeter turbo, pretty much a bunch of different Nissans thrown together. Z32 trans, Q45 diff, 240SX suspension, a bunch of stuff I made. Stuff like that I've made.
What would you say is your #1 request here at On Point Fabrication?
I do a lot of intercooler pipes, exhaust, catch cans, stuff like that.
Well, certainly looks clean.
Thanks.
You did all the painting too, right?
I didn't actually do the painting. My friend did, but we haven't finished it yet. Well, he died.
Oh.
So that's kind of why it stopped. But yeah, I got the paint after, and I just haven't found anyone to paint it.
Do you know what color you're going to go with for the outside?
I have the same color. It's the whole car.
Purple all the way through? Do you scrape much?
No, actually I just raised it 1 inch in the front. It was really low before. The front was probably 1 inch. The lip was 1 inch off the ground.
Wow.
And the back was about 6 inches lower. And it wasn't drivable. So I drove it down the road for the first test run. And after scraping on reflectors, I drove it home and raised it. So I like the way it looks low, but I mean, I like function better.
Yeah. Do you have over fenders for it? Or fender flares?
No, I don't yet. I was actually thinking about doing it.
Well, I saw these and I was like... Are those Mustang rims?
Yes.
Well, is that one?
Both. Just different years.
Leon's trying to clean it up for me, but he drives this thing, he uses it. It gets dirty.
As much as I can afford, really. you believe it? 700 horsepower.
So Leon's about to take me for a ride in this thing. I've never been in anything this high a horsepower in my life, so you could say I'm a little nervous.
You have to gauge where you're going,
Right.
because you can't just like get on it and get off it, because it picks up speed too fast. So you have to like anticipate where you're going to get on it at. To me, you could do one like second gear pull, and I'll be done. I don't need any more than that. There's nowhere in town to do a third gear pull. Wow, it's a 355 gear. My second gear ends at about 100. That's what I said. It goes pretty quick too.
Oh my God.
Like you just gotta gauge like, okay, I'm gonna get on it, and you like guess the distance, and then you guess the distance like how long it's gonna take to stop before you get on it.
That sounds absolutely terrifying.
Well, not really. You get used to it. It's not really like that bad.
Wow.
It's like driving a normal car until you really get on it, because it takes so long for it to spool anyways.
Right. At what RPM does it spool?
I don't know, it's up there. It revs out to 8,500, so.
Wow.
I'm not gonna brake boost it, I'll just get on it a little bit.
Oh my God!
It goes actually a lot faster than that. If I brake boosted it first and hit second. I just didn't want to get too squirrely near the ditch.
Yes,
There's a big ditch there, so.
Oh my God. All right, let's get this thing back.
Now you see, like, how you're just like,
It made like a time tunnel. Like it slowed down. So have you taken down the quarter mile yet?
no, not yet. I want to, I'm planning on it. I gotta get a few things, like windows, side glass. I don't have it yet. I had it, and I was working in the garage and dropped something on one of them and just shattered it.
Oh.
So I gotta do that, and kill switch, a bunch of little things. So we might get frowned upon for not having our seatbelts on in this video if anyone notices.
Yeah, I'm guessing they will.
Yeah.
I have never experienced speed like that in my life.
Now you can see what I'm saying about third gear. Like, I have to go out west of town. And it takes like 5 gallons of gas to get out there and back. So it's like,
Wow.
I know, I'm like, there we go. That wasn't too bad. That fuel pump. Don't make it make noise.
Leon here helping out a friend.
Pretending, I don't know.
I got an S12 at the house, at my house right now, down in Miami. I got one.
The one that you had? Or a different one?
The one I
Yeah,
had
the
a
one-
long time ago. And then I got it back. And then I traded for 280.
The 280 that he had again.
That you already sold.
Yes, but I keep getting it back because we named it the Boomerang.
Now, you said it has RB parts in it? Is it just the trans? Or?
No, I have like an abundance of of parts that I need
It's
to make.
just there. It just needs to be assembled, I guess.
Yeah, I need like bearings and all the little things, a head gasket, so I can actually reassemble it and make it work.
So next up, we're going to take a look at some of the capabilities that Leon has at his shop. Some of the things that he can do for you. Tell me a little bit about this car.
Alright, this is a Datsun 210. We swapped a S15 SR into it, and getting closer to getting it done. We need to make a manifold that comes up here. We're going to put the turbo here, kind of have the intercooler tucked underneath the core support. It's really too much motor for this car, I would say. This thing's lighter than mine.
Wow.
But yeah, it should be fun.
What does the person want to get out of this?
I think they're looking for right around 450.
Sure.
So I'm just doing the fabrication side of it, and after that, what they do is on them. I don't know how much they're building it or anything like that. That looks fancy now.
There you go.
Yeah, I do a lot of intercooler stuff, a lot of stainless, exhaust, and really anything that has to do with car stuff, fabricating, stuff like that.
What do you like working on more? Your own project or when a customer car comes in?
It's about equal, but I like customer cars because I'm not really spending the money. I'm actually making some for mine.
Right. I guess you get to see the reward without
Yes.
spending any money.
Yeah, yeah. Basically, I'm like, okay, get all this stuff, and I can make it fancy. Mine, I'm like, okay, I gotta save for the next 3 months, eat ramen noodles, and then hopefully, you know, I can afford it.
So I just wanted to thank my buddy Leon here for taking us through his shop and showing us his amazing 240Z. That is the scariest thing I've ever been in my life. But yeah, I just want to say thank you, Leon.
You're welcome. Yeah, man, anytime. So you get used to it after a few times. You're like, it's not that bad.
Hopefully we'll get to see a lot more of Leon on this channel. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next episode.